We don't need to bother with. We don't need to bother with the honeymoon. I get the feeling you won't live that long.
I don't mean to say she's a gold digger.
Yeah, she is 100%. She loves money.
She ain't hanging with no broke. Anyway, you guys know the rest
She
of that.
absolutely loves. Well, no, don't get it wrong. She will hang out with people that are poor, right?
She
just won't kill them because she doesn't have a reason to kill them. The rich people, on the other hand.
Do you not know the song? The reference?
I do know the song.
I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't hanging out with no broke. So on and so forth. Teehee.
I wonder what could rhyme with digger.
Yes.
Yes.
It will forever be
Should I like
mystery. We shall not think of it again.
No.
Should I go on his list to fuck with people? It'd be really funny.
Hang on, I'm still server processing
you. Server processing.
Yeah.
There we go. I have
No.
no idea who that is, so...
It's Evelyn.
This is teenage Everwin. This is grown-up baby.
This was an April Fool's joke that I did.
Gotcha.
If you came in as that, we'd be like, who the fuck are you? Who gave you access?
Yeah, I would be like, who the fuck are you?
Well, it's actually kind of funny because she was meant for Aether Chronicles, and I was getting ready to go to Aether or start going to Aether, and then they announced their break, and I was just like, God fucking damn it. Okay. I guess I'm not anymore.
Chance ruined. Jeez.
Fuck me, I guess. Okay.
Like the colors, though.
Thank you! Oh, the back has a Chinese dragon on it,
black.
which I thought was really cool.
Always good. Yeah. Well, looks good.
Where is...
Also, fun fact for you. These gloves never used to track on my thumb. And I had them like that for the entire year that I played Veeva until I made this outfit and decided, you know what, let me fix that. Because they were supposed to do that, and I forgot about it for a year.
Fair. You do have some. You have a few clipping issues with the hands and the glove, but
they've been clipping for years, and I honestly
nothing major.
Yeah,
this
no.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Fuck.
Oh, what the fuck? Another child.
This isn't Evelyn.
You sassy lost child is here.
This isn't Gamerverse. Why am I playing a Gamerverse character? Fuck. Shit.
Gamerverse? Wait, who is this supposed to be?
The character's name is, well, you could choose her name in the game, but her title is the love interest. Because the main boy, the main character that you play, the main, like... it's like child, it's child puppy love. It's child puppy love.
I was hoping as much, yes.
I was wondering what the game was.
It's child puppy love. Tulip.
Okay.
For the PlayStation 2. And it's really
never heard of it.
I'm
too young.
It's a very quirky, unfinished Japanese game. If you see people playing it, they'll probably never finish it because it's literally unfinished with translation issues.
Yeah.
The same studio that also made a very traumatic children are fucking assholes horror video game that got banned in Europe.
Huh. Okay, interesting.
It's really funny how that correlates with each other.
Understandable.
Where the fuck?
I'll see you guys in there.
Bye.
Bye. She was right there too. What the fuck? Where did she go? She was right there. There she is. Here's the boy. Here's the boy.
Baby.
I need to find.
I would die for this child. I would die for this child. I would die for this child.
Promise. I'm sorry, that's so fucked up. I'll make a note of that though, because there is something I'm planning with her that I should involve you in.
You know, Veeva with the whole like what is it? Dragonkin thing? Like oh my god, why can't I think of what it was? I'm sure you know what I mean. Where like Veeva would look after Sapphire's children if needed, and like protect them with everything. Because dragons, I guess, community, things like that. For her.
Teehee. I'm finishing the finale for one of my characters in a couple of weeks.
Ooh.
And then once I get done with that, that's when I'm gonna start kickstarting Evelyn's thing.
Uh-oh.
I only have one thing to tell you.
Okay, I'm listening. I'll look you in your little baby.
Pay attention to her eyes.
Pay attention.
That's all I'll tell you.
Oh.
Yes.
Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I need music. I'm a dumbass. Hang on. Shit. I just realized. I want the shrine music from DK. Oh. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. Let's go! Yeah.
Oh.
So, as I was saying, this is the common area, and it's mostly where we go to sort of relax. Hi, Viva. Either unwind before or after missions, as well as do a few games.
Hi! How are you doing?
Hi!
Table, if that might
Aren't you cold?
and the kitchen.
No.
If,
I'm a dragon, why would I get
okay.
cold?
How's it go?
Oh, that's fair.
Food
Yeah.
is open to visitors, so what's peckish mean? Am I hungry? Oh, okay.
You're so cute.
Ah!
You're using terms I'm not familiar with.
Hello,
I see.
boy.
Sorry, I'm trying to be like highfalutin and like all fancy, like considering
Yeah,
I'm
I have
like
no
Jordan,
idea what
but-
highfalutin is.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I'm trying to look
Yeah.
sophisticated.
Yeah.
And it's not
Okay, I do
working.
know what that is. I do know what that is.
I'm doing my best, and my best is not working.
Don't worry, Charles. You look sophisticated to me.
Thank you.
She's just
Anyway, how are you, Will?
Great conversation.
Yes, absolutely.
Word, but
Brilliant.
Yep.
Yep.
This is true.
I was homeless a lot of the time.
I'm gonna go beat myself
She
up.
hasn't,
What?
she hasn't
For what reason?
What? Why? What happened?
I think he's gonna go
Around,
play
but
pool
not-
by himself.
very far.
okay.
Mm. Yeah, complicated
I'm gonna
words.
kick my ass.
Not familiar with a lot of them.
Alright,
So,
that's
I'm
okay.
assuming
Cool.
y'all do not want to walk around the room because of the fact that there are windows.
We can do that.
Correct.
No.
Well, I'm gonna go
it
watch
was
Gloom kick his own ass, I
Garden
guess.
City.
You're doing
Was
better
ready,
than
I
I
was
did.
ready then.
Okay.
I
Well,
wasn't aware that the windows were present because of how clean they were.
Oh.
I jumped, grabbed at the railing, and held on for dear life for about 8 seconds.
You're not kicking your own ass
Ah.
anymore?
I guess not.
You're getting your ass
Uncover
kicked
your ears.
instead.
Okay.
I guess Gloom's a masochist.
Oh, I got that.
Am I? Hey, last time I kicked my ass, and then I kicked 2 other people's asses too. So I,
Sadomasochist,
overall-
understood.
I
Jeez.
won everything the entire time.
You can tell Evelyn she can uncover her ears now.
You can uncover your ears, kid. It's alright.
I still live up here.
Huh?
Yes, I am blue.
Oh, okay.
Wow, I made 3.
Da-ba-dee-da-ba-die.
Holy
Yeah, it was a
crap!
very
Okay.
Good break.
All right.
Da-ba-dee-da-ba-da, da-ba-dee-da-ba-da.
I'm surprised I managed to do that. I'm not gonna lie. A little bit too far. Okay.
Viva and the start red today. Why are they on the rail?
There. All right.
I'm
We'll
definitely
try that.
following, right? Yeah.
Too hard.
Cool. Who the fuck? Oh, IZCA.
Usually, I feel like I'm playing from behind, and I can, that's fine. That's good. It's good. You got the table wide open for you and everything. Up. Okay. Well, that works too. What? Why do I?
I must have knocked one of yours in on accident.
I guess so. I did.
That's strange.
Oh, I thought I
don't
had
think
3 on the
no, I did
table. No,
not.
you didn't. You knocked
You
2.
got one in and then I got 2.
What just happened?
The game does not like me, apparently.
Apparently not. I
Game
am
do not
very
like
confused.
Lapins.
I'm very confused. I don't know what just.
I mean, this table is a little bit glitchy, so it could just be table antics.
Huh? Huh? Ah! Unlucky.
Good try though. Oh, well, that's embarrassing.
Unfortunate. All right. Let's see what do we got going on here. You should have seen how I beat Andrew last week.
What? Andrew was here last week? And I
Yeah.
missed it? Fuck. That makes me sad.
Ah.
How was he? I haven't seen him in a while.
He's Andrew's Andrew, doing Andrew things in Andrew ways.
So being annoying, understood. Got you. No explanation needed.
Turk on a Turk.
Apparently on the news, someone named Andrew died, and I got really scared because I thought it was Uncle Andrew.
Oh. Yikes.
But it wasn't, though.
I think they usually provide a surname when they do this kind of reports. Do you know what their surname was?
Typin or something like that? Typin?
Oh, yeah, okay. Do you know?
Titan.
Do you know Andrew's surname? Our Andrew?
No.
It's Quinley. So if you ever see anything in the news
Quinley.
with Andrew Quinley,
Okay.
then, you know.
Okay. Quinley. I like that last name.
It's cool, isn't it? I think it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I'll take it.
no.
Well, we'll see about that tomorrow.
Unfortunately, I don't have much of a shot
Hello,
here.
Tiberius. Hello, Tiberius.
Hello.
Let's see if I can get that to bounce this way.
Yeah, they're looking for one individual. So.
Hi,
I
Uncle
think it's a
Dips.
bunch of Fox Tech employees, so. I mean, they have
Huh?
a reason, but it's a little overkill.
Alright.
It's a fear they would
Huh?
kill.
Yeah,
Hello.
I don't know.
How's everyone doing?
Hello.
Hi.
Doing alright. Watching pool. Well,
What?
Call me Lucky Shot.
What the hell was that?
Lucky shot.
Charles around?
God, making some of the lucky
I think
shots
he's
I've
giving a
ever
tour to a
seen.
few people. But yes, he is around.
Okay. I gotta talk to him for a minute.
Okay.
Everyone here doing good? Any crazy?
Huh?
Ethereal has a new familiar, apparently.
Okay.
That's all I can think of. Her name is Trixie. But she could turn into people and things. I saw her turn into...
Sure.
I saw her turn into Ethereal. It was really funny.
I can't get lucky though.
Alrighty then. Don't worry, Gloom. That happens to a lot of guys. I'm sure I can help you with that.
But she looks like a big black cat. Like a big black jaguar or some kind.
I don't know. I think you're just lucky.
That was.
It's really cool.
I'm sorry. That was such. I mean, good game, but like. Wow.
I don't know. I was getting trick shots.
Okay. Yeah.
Come on,
alright.
Gloom. Don't be a soul loser.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean you have your eye on me? Lopin just good. Get good.
Yeah.
Lopin
yeah,
go home
yeah.
now. Lopin have kids to take care of.
Yeah. Look at that.
Shark.
I'm sorry?
Winning and running.
Making a bad joke. Don't worry about it.
Can't believe it.
Oh, I just
Bad manners. Not how you do it.
Relax, dude.
Are you sure you're around?
You get your ankles broken and knees broken in casinos if you do that. You know.
Oh, pool shark. But...
So I hear. I don't
Okay, fair
actually know because I never. I've never either broken or gotten. I don't know if I can really break. You get the point.
Mm-hmm.
Just stuff that I've heard.
If somebody smashed the armor, would it just
Grapevine.
repair itself, or would you be fucked?
Depends on how hard.
This
It's
would be
like
the
real
part where
hard
I
and it
say, let's
cracks
fuck
it.
around and find
It
out.
hurts like a
However, I don't want to
motherfucker.
hurt you.
Well, I mean, the problem is like you might also hurt yourself, like if you just hit me. But no, like if something breaks it, I feel like I broke something.
So if I
Not pleasant.
smashed your kneecaps right now,
I would
I am
feel my
joking.
kneecaps being very hurt. Yes.
I mean, like the outside.
Yes. I
Oh,
mean,
wait,
if you,
true,
like,
yeah.
like just this, right? That doesn't nothing. But like, if you take a hammer to it, yeah, I'm gonna. Especially anything that's a bludgeoning thing, it's not.
So does the reflex not work on you, or like,
what?
you know, the one with the hit under the knee and your leg
The
goes?
reflex test where you like where the doctor will like hit you with the little like.
Yeah,
pointed
probably
thing
not.
and just-
Probably
Damn.
not.
I
'Cause either
accidentally
you
kicked
had-
my doctor
either-
doing that.
Either you don't hit me
I didn't mean
hard
to.
enough to.
Yeah, it's a
Avoid the
reflex. It happens.
Or you
to
hit too
have
hard and break
reflex, or you
something.
hit
Yeah.
TV too. Yeah. Well, it's not just break, but like it's like a bad bruise at the very. So, okay, you know, okay, horses. Like, have you ever seen horses?
I have
You
seen
ever-
Yeah.
a horse like.
Being on a
I know.
horse.
Yes, I've horseback ridden before.
Okay, so like they tell you to like, you know, in order to make the horse go this way, you like sometimes have to like take like a stick and like tap the side of the horse with it. And they're like, okay, but in order to, or like, it's just, you know, they don't feel it unless you really whack them, and it just feels wrong because you're beating an animal. But apparently, unless
I just
you, like,
asked the horse very nicely to move.
unless you like really just whack him in the side, it's like They said a mosquito. I never had a mosquito bite, so I don't really know how a mosquito bite feels. But that's like if you just tap it, it's like a mosquito bite to them.
Yeah.
It's like
I feel
same
like
concept.
the whole like whacking a horse with a stick is specifically in racing, and it's not very a good idea anyway because it's like I think it's some sort of
Yeah,
concept
because
or
if
something.
you want
Is
to
that
get a
much?
horse to
That's
go, but if you can't talk to them like I can, you just give them a little gentle nudge with your foot to get them to move.
Yeah.
And then if you want them to
Okay,
turn, you just kind of
Yes.
slowly direct their neck with the reins.
But
Yeah.
apparently there are horses that really like I'm not a horse trainer, okay? I don't know how this works, but I was at a place that had horses, and one of the horses they said really likes to like go over that way because it's like where his favorite eating spot is or something like that. So you really have to like make sure that it doesn't go that way, and then they gave the guy a stick and went like, yeah, okay, just
It's the unruly horse. It's the.
There's a special place in hell for people like those.
But what if the horse needs to stay on the trail? But if the horse wants to go over there,
You don't abuse
you
the
need to stay
horse.
on the trail.
You just use like
But
you
that's
know.
what I'm saying. It's not like they were like, yeah, no, it sounds weird, but that's what you got to do. You got to thwack it hard because otherwise the horse won't feel that you got to go that way.
You could use
Don't
like
look
I
at
don't
me,
know
this is-
training
I'm
to
not the one
train
who
the
was-
horse.
Well, that's
Like,
what
what's
I'm
it
saying. The horse is already trained. The training has been done with the little stick thing to indicate of the turning.
That's messed up.
But I don't know how that works.
Just do the
Maybe it's a bad
Minecraft thing.
horse. It might just be a bad horse. There's
No, just do the Minecraft thing. Just take a stick and tie an apple off of it, and then just move it so the horse will follow it.
That's a thing you
I listen. I'm not the one who made the rules in this place, okay?
Well, in Minecraft, it's a pig with a carrot, but I'm using it as an example.
Oh right, understood.
I'm not the one who
They
made
should
the rules in
implement
this
that in the
place.
game. Because with Striders, you use the mushrooms, and then with the pigs, you use the carrots. Why can't you do that with horses?
You could do that with a donkey, right? Probably. Or a I think they.
No.
No.
Because what if you want to ride on a horse without a saddle?
I feel like the horses would be a little bit distractive from where you're walking, though, if you had something dangle in front of them like food.
Oh, that's the point. Is that
Well,
you make
no,
them go
in
with
the
the food in front of
game,
their face,
yeah.
and then you make it. You turn the stick with the apple left, and then they follow the food left. That's the whole idea.
But yeah, but I mean,
It's a bit
still, like,
mean.
they're still
No,
focused
he's,
on the
he's,
food.
he's still saying, yeah, they're focusing on the food, not on where they're stepping.
Understood.
Right, like, and then they break their ankles, and then you gotta
Not in Minecraft.
send them off to the glue
Minecraft is
factory.
different than real life.
Well, that's what I'm using Minecraft examples. I'm talking about Minecraft.
That's
Some places they eat the horses, you know.
Yeah, they do in Japan.
Does that mean if
Never
I break
tried
my
horse
legs, I have to go to the glue factory?
Can't say I have.
Jasmine said that she's had horse sashimi before. And I asked her how it was, and she said it was okay.
Yeah. That could be a bit chewy.
She said it out loud in front of a bunch of people, and they called her a freak.
What, that horse meat was okay?
Yeah.
Why would that be? Why would you be a freak if you said horse meat is okay?
I looked at one of them and I said, "Do you like eggs?" And they said, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Well, good job. You're eating unborn children. How does that make you feel?" And then they got really quiet, and then they walked away.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Get fucking one-upped by a child. Can't.
Teehee.
Teehee. His mom. That's awesome.
So, how's things?
Things are fun enough. I'm on summer break right now from school doing lighter coursework.
Me too.
Nice.
Yeah, only doing like 1 or 2 classes rather than like the 5 or 6 during the regular school year. Nursing school type of thing. So trying to accelerate, being able to get the certification.
Good luck.
Thank you. So far, going pretty good.
Cool.
Everything good up in your neck of the woods, Viva?
Yeah, pretty good.
Cool.
Nothing new to report, really. Just same old crap.
Fair.
Cool.
Cool.
Neat.
Cool.
Swell.
Indubitably.
Fantastic. Remarkable.
Exquisite.
Quiet.
Fabulous.
Indubitably.
Yup.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah, I got nothing.
After all the fancy words, just yup. Sorry.
Yup.
Jeez.
Yeah.
For a second there, I thought you'd nod.
No.
You should do that. It'd be
How
funny.
would you look with a pair of cat ears?
I would imagine the same way, but with a pair of cat ears.
I think depending on the type of ear, we can make it work.
A cattail
She's
too,
already
maybe a
trying to
little bow.
stick freaking fridge magnets to my face.
Do you think we could stretch a little a cat made apron on there, or do you think it wouldn't work?
He's already got the leotard, it just wouldn't.
That's why I said apron instead of a dress, because I don't think a dress is gonna fit on there. The shoulders and.
Welcome home. Would you like dinner, a bath, or me?
What does that mean?
You explain that one if anyone's gonna explain that. I don't think anyone is.
Nope. I'm not touching that business.
You're the one that did it.
Look,
I'm well aware.
you'll learn when you're older, okay? Don't worry about it for right now.
Oh, is this the thing that Mom does where she dresses up like a bunny?
What?
Sure.
She dresses up like a bunny, and then Dad walks in and sees her, and then tells me that I have to go to Dreamtopia for a little bit because they're gonna go play Twister.
Is it Twister every time?
Only around Easter.
Right.
I do hear that Easter Twister is the name of the game.
They played Twister, and then I got siblings.
So eventually they're gonna disappear, and I'm gonna have a new
That's how it
weapon
goes.
because I got a brick of C4 strapped to them.
What?
What?
I'm stealing the RC cars to put C4 on them.
Why?
I mean, you can probably do that.
Oh yeah, easily.
Already,
I can just
right?
buy my own and make them. Yeah.
Yeah, just. No.
Wouldn't that be
One
funny?
little guy, quit. There you go. No, I only stopped by because I needed to talk to Charles for a minute, but.
Oh.
Uh-oh. No, it's a turtle. Help me, I'm
What?
falling and I
I
can't.
mean, I'll.
I don't know when you were leaving.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I had early start.
Fair.
Everything good with you? It's been a hot minute.
Everything's good.
What was that?
That's good.
Been studying on, less courses now that summer, rather than 5 classes. I'm on 2 for the summer.
There you go. Still on track though, right?
Still on track. Nursing school. Gotta love it.
There you go. I know nothing news with you. I mean, I see you every day, but you good? Cool.
Trying a new look. I'm liking
You
it.
stop getting into trouble.
Whatever.
Okay. Just making sure that didn't change. Alright. If any of you guys need anything, just message me. But for now, I'm gonna go lay my ass down.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna ask me how I am, huh? Can't believe you.
How are you doing, Gloom?
I'm fantastic. Indubitably fantastic.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yup.
Yep.
Yup.
Yep.
He does not know the context. The yup. And he will never know. You know what? If I just started saying like really fancy words for yes or excellent, he'd be so fucking confused and be like, "What are you talking about?" And then get so paranoid and be like, "What are you scheming, Veeva?" And I'll go, "Nothing." And he'll be like, "Yeah, I'll have my eyes on you, you fucking." What's
Sounds like you know what you must do.
What must I do?
Exactly what you just said.
Weird. I will report back on on my efforts.
Good. Good.
Yeah, the tomfoolery we enjoy.
Yes. The shenanigans I had. Not a whole lot of people today, huh?
No, not really.
Well, I guess last time we did have a mission come back, so we had some extra folks. Picked up some gelatinous creature.
Oh?
Gummy!
Yeah, they found
Gummy?
some jelly.
Yeah, that's her name.
Gelatinous being. It's wrapped in a skeleton, or a skeleton is wrapped inside of it.
Right.
But I guess they're here on the station.
Understood. Interesting.
So that happened.
They can make cat ears and a cat tail.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's really funny.
Maybe they could make something to give to Bloom. And then it'd be really funny.
They kind of look like Luthen.
I guess there was some sort
Did
of.
Luthen get arrested?
What?
What?
Did Luthen get arrested? I feel like we never see him anymore. Or I never see him anymore.
True.
I don't think he's gotten arrested. I think we would have. If he
I haven't
has.
seen, what's her name? The Fae girl?
Kiki?
Kiki. I haven't seen her in a bit, too. What was that look for? You stared at me.
Because I was trying to figure out who you were talking about. Like, I knew, like, I could picture the face, I just couldn't remember the name until Eva said it. I think she works. I think she works down at the ICCA, so she might be down in Saphira type of thing.
Excuse me.
It's been a bit since Koo stopped in too.
True.
Everybody must be pretty busy, I feel.
And then there's us.
And then there were four.
Just here saying, uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yup.
Yup. Yup.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, Charles is giving the tour to those other two folks, I think. So they might have ended up in the training room because they didn't like space. Maybe the garden.
Okay, well, I hope it's a garden over the training space.
And then maybe if Charles does come back, we'll get old man stories again. Not saying I don't enjoy Charles's old man stories, it's just like, it's happened so many times now that I can probably say that we would get an old man story.
You'd think you'd run out of stories eventually.
You would think, but
Well,
no,
he's an
he's
old
just
man.
like fucking, yeah. He's got the old man power of always having something to tell a story about.
He's got many years of semi hallucinated, made up. I don't know. Embellished stories to tell.
Yeah, they just be like, I remember
He's so
the
old,
time
you know,
when
so
I
he
was
can't.
in the war.
He's remembering stuff that
Loaded
didn't happen, or like there's like 3 stories that get put into one story. And...
Okay, I don't think he's like that old and senile. I think he, knows his stories.
I mean,
he's only
we
what,
don't know.
35, right? He's not that old, realistically.
Ancient, really. I mean, he's at the get off my lawn, you crazy kids age. That's cool. Yeah. It's how far along he is.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would have been very poetic if he'd walked into that instant.
Jeez. I'm gonna tell him that you said that. I'm gonna tell him. William thinks that you're old and senile. He'll be like, "What? I'm only half senile. What are you talking about?"
That does sound like a very
or not at all. Yeah. What do you think of my impression? What would you give it out of 10?
I thought he was here in the room with us.
Wow.
I had to look over there to check. I wasn't so readily sure that noodles are able to do such a good impression, so I had to double take there.
You should hear Andrew's impression of Tiberius. It's pretty funny. Cracks me up.
Yeah, especially when he does the sigh.
It's not that hard to replicate.
Tiberius and told him rub-a-dub 3 tibs in a tub, and I don't think he appreciated that.
Why would?
What?
I don't know why I thought of it. Just we've been making fun of his name. We called him the Tubtanic.
The Tubtanic? That's a good one.
I like that one.
I don't know what's worse, the Tubtanic or tuberculosis.
No, Tibtanic. No, there was a Tibtanic.
Tibtanic? Tibtanic.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
And then we walked around. It was me and Andrew, and we walked around following and told people to get out of the way because the Titanic might coming through.
That's
Don't want it
insane.
to capsize.
That's crazy.
I think he wanted to murder us, but there were too many people around.
You know what? I understand why he might want to murder you. After saying that.
So now I'm really just pushing my luck whenever I see him with any name.
Yeah, I mean,
just to see what we can get away with,
If you think of anything
That's
new,
why
I
I
would
said-
love to know. Because I love expanding the list. Because there's Tibbers, Tibbs, tuberculosis.
Tibble wibble.
Titanic.
Tibble wibble. Tib tamboree. Tibtanic now.
Yeah.
Is Tibbles one? Did I say that already?
I think you did.
I think I may have said Tiberino before.
Little Tibby is stuck in the well.
That's a good one, Mom. I like that one.
He would. Oh, that would not go well. Say that to him. Don't ever say little Tibby to him.
He would murder me.
Well, how about we think of some nicknames for Gloom over here? The great nickname creator.
Eeyore.
I mean, I already have my.
Cause Gloom. Eeyore's always gloomy.
My superhero name.
Yeah, what's that?
You're super.
Yeah. I'm the G-Spot.
Really? That's fantastic. That's such a good hero name.
What does that mean again?
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
It's because it's my first name's with G, and it's hard to hard to see me, so it's like.
Oh yeah, you're hard to spot.
Are you hard to find?
Yeah, especially when.
Evelyn, cover your ears.
Okay.
You have no fucking idea how relatable that is.
I mean, does that mean you can't find it either? Is that like a reflection?
Most men can't.
Well, I'm gonna shut my mouth. I'm gonna stop talking.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yup. Okay. Anyway, nicknames for Gloom. Gloomy, that's obvious.
She can uncover her ears now.
Oh.
Okay.
It's safe. For your innocent ears.
Okay. Okay.
So, what? You only got Gloomy. What's...
I feel that's like low-hanging fruit, you know?
Shadow?
The hedgehog!
Oh! Because, you know, you like dark spaces and you can't go in the
If
light.
I look up Gloom the Hedgehog, there'll be entries of it online.
Ooh.
Yeah, probably.
My sister Celine said it doesn't matter what your name is, if you put the hedgehog after in a Google search, it will probably exist. Yeah. She told me not to look up mine until I was 25.
Understood.
Wait, why 25 specifically?
I don't know. That's just what my sister said.
I mean, there's 18. There's 21. 25 seems like a... Great. Okay.
But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The problem is that Gloom already feels like it's supposed to be a nickname, you know?
I guess so. There's not really anything I can think of that would be other than Gloomy. That's all I can think of right now. Cause Shadow, like, that's such an entirely different
like,
thing.
it's already kind of short. It's hard to shorten or nickname like short names.
I mean,
Like-
G-Spot and or G-Man is pretty fucking funny.
I know who G-Man is.
Who's that?
He was in a show that Mom and Celine used to watch. He was like a really creepy guy that had a suitcase. Or a briefcase. And he would just randomly show up in the show and be like really mysterious and kind of talk in riddles. And he would just like randomly, he would randomly appear and then he would walk behind a building and then he would disappear.
You could do that, right? But instead of speaking in riddles, you speak in really awkward, dumb questions.
Excuse me, my questions are perfectly reasonable.
Really? Like the shampoo question?
People don't like them. What?
I'm gonna... No, what? Never mind. You didn't hear nothing. I'm not going down that trail again.
What? No. I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say?
No, all good. Don't worry about it.
Huh.
My questions are perfectly reasonable, I assure you.
Your questions are very unique. Indeed.
They are matter for information gathering and knowing about people.
Knowing? Is that what you
Knowing.
said? Knowing. Oh, my apologies.
I heard knowing too, don't worry.
Just because nobody likes to ask the simple question doesn't mean that you're not supposed to ask the simple question.
Sometimes a simple question comes with very interesting answers. And then long conversations after that.
That's what makes it interesting.
That's how you learn about people.
I guess. I
You
suppose.
can ask the heavy, big questions all the time. What shape do you like your peppers cut in is not something that most people think about until you ask it.
See? Now we got a conversation started.
How the fuck else do you know what?
What, do you like them in strips? Do you like them in big, like,
chunks? Do you go crazy and, like, make triangles out of them?
How?
What are we talking about?
We're talking about how would you
peppers.
cut your what? Peppers. I call them something else other than peppers, so I had to, like, think of what the fuck you were talking about for a minute.
See? People don't.
I don't cut my own peppers. Mom cuts my peppers for me.
How does she cut
okay,
your
but
peppers?
how do you like it? Okay, you say slices, but like, are we talking like really
thinly sliced? Are we talking?
I don't really have a preference. Peppers are peppers.
Like, then nothing.
Do you like them in rings?
It'd be more like like rings type of thing.
I don't really care.
Grab with your finger.
It's a pepper.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So
it's a pepper.
Saying pepper for that is so weird. I call it a capsicum. So I'm like, a pepper for me is a spicy thing.
Not all peppers are spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking like
the red pepper, like the red bell peppers. You know, the ones that are like
red
sweet
capsicum.
And delicious. Your face is a red capsicum.
Did you
My
know?
face is
Did
very
you know
pale,
that?
actually. In fact.
Did you know?
It looks red right now.
Because of my glasses?
Did you know there is no... You look at like a green pepper and a yellow and a red pepper, they're actually the same pepper.
Yeah, just how long they're on the vine for.
Yeah.
That's why the red ones are more expensive.
Mhm.
Because they're on there for the longest.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, some people like them in slices, some people like them thinly sliced, some people like them in chunks.
You know where I like them? I like them in my stomach after I eat them. Because they're yummy.
I'm just, I was thinking of an example of a question that you would never get asked usually, but it's when you think about it, you're like, let me consider what the answer to that question is, and then you find out something about people.
I guess. I mean, I haven't had
the questions that I ask.
I haven't had a capsicum in like such a long time because my diet mostly consists of meat and now space food. So like.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, it's same.
Making me think back on the old days of when I used to eat a capsicum.
It's the same question of, do you like sitting on the left side of the table or the right side of the table?
Whichever seat is available.
Okay.
I mean, I could keep on going with these.
Actually, I'm gonna head back to my room and study a bit more, so you'll have a good one.
Okay.
Bye!
You have a good one.
You too.
Bye.
See you later.
Do you think you didn't like the chair question?
Did you have a bad chair incident?
I didn't
Did a chair kill your mother?
What?
My mother is fine. She runs the temple.
Grandmother?
2 towns over.
Great grandmother.
Okay, she's dead, but natural causes.
Did she die in a chair?
Why are you immediately assuming that he has chair trauma because of someone's death?
I'm gonna go to my room.
All right.
Have a good night.
Strangely evasive of the question. I'm just curious.
Cause it's such a weird
That's
question.
why we ask questions.
How do you
That's why you
have?
ask these questions. That's why you ask these questions. You never know when someone has unrelated chair trauma.
When does someone have chair trauma?
Right now, apparently.
He was confused by your question of chair trauma.
Evelyn,
Yeah, Mom?
We got to.
I'm gonna have you cover your ears because I don't want you looking this up later.
Okay.
Alan Tutorial, there's chair trauma.
What?
So there's this series, right, made by like a comedian named Alan Resnick, and it's called Alan Tutorial, and there's actually a video where he freaks the fuck out over a fallen chair.
Oh.
Okay. See, you never know.
When there's people who are like that.
It's actually meant to be his mom.
That's why you ask
Questions about things. Perfect, reasonable questions.
She can uncover her ears now.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. What was
What are
that?
your thoughts of chairs?
I'm getting your attention. I'm getting more creative.
My thoughts on chairs?
Yes.
I mean, it's a chair.
Left side or right side of the table?
I don't care.
Too young to have made up her mind. I understand.
Okay, here's a question for you then. Left or right side of the bed, and why?
I've never had a bed big enough to pick a side. But
I mean, like, it doesn't matter what size of the bed. Like, if you have a single, do you sleep, like, far right or far left? Or in the middle? Like, which, you feel me?
Yeah. I mean, I guess middle. Because it's kind of hard for me to turn on the side, you know?
Oh, true.
It's not, in this thing, it's not that comfortable.
I typically can't lay on my side much either, unless I'm, like, really face in the fucking pillow. Because of my horns.
I've heard some people sleep on their stomachs, and I think that is...
I do sometimes, but it depends on where I sleep.
Like, how are you not choking yourself? I mean, I can, obviously, because it's just... But... I just feel like you would be suffocating yourself.
Not really, unless you have, like, a head support.
Sometimes I fall asleep on Totoro's, like, really big belly, because he's really big. And I fall asleep hugging him.
On what?
Totoro! What? He's like a really big, fluffy, dark gray creature that lives in Dreamtopia. He likes sleeping a lot. He also helps the plants grow.
Okay.
He also does pottery. But he's like really big and fluffy. And sometimes when he's sleeping in the afternoon, I'll fall asleep hugging him. Because he's so fluffy and warm.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
And I could give an example of, I have a big nest of pillows in the corner of Tiberius's room that I sleep in sometimes. And I'll sleep on my stomach on it, but like I'll have a pillow for my head, but I'm like sleeping on my stomach, my head goes to the side. You feel me? You know? Because I'm not sleeping on my fucking throat.
I just picture like a bunch of like pillows sitting in the corner, and just Tiberius going, "Hey Veeva, do you want food?" And your dragon snoot poking out.
Jeez. I'm not covered in them. It's like a circle with like little high walls
No,
and
I know.
blankets in it. It's so comfortable. Oh my god, I love my nest.
Do you
I
like
don't hoard
have a lot
pillows,
of
by the way.
gold and
Just putting that out
jewels in
there.
your nest?
Do I what?
Gold and like jewels and
No.
treasure.
I'm an Eastern dragon. I don't hoard things.
You don't do that?
My sister hoards treasure.
Oh.
Western dragons are more likely to hoard different kinds of things to collect. Like it could be gold, it could be
Stuffed animals.
stuffed
See, we've
animals,
learned something.
forks, like
That's what my
fancy
mom
forks.
hoards.
Yeah.
Learned collectors.
We learned something.
Now,
today.
people keep accusing me of hoarding pillows for my nest. That doesn't make sense because would you accuse a bird of hoarding sticks?
Yes.
But why?
How dare they not leave them for the other birds?
But there's like tons of sticks everywhere.
I mean,
And they're using
tons of
the
pillows
sticks are a
everywhere?
material. Listen, the sticks are a material to make their homes, right? And because of my dragon braining, right? I can find pillows because I don't use that many, right? And they go to my home of sorts, right? My dwelling spot, and that is not hoarding because it's a house.
The birds at my house really like it because whenever my dad sheds a lot, they use the fur from the yard for their nests.
Yeah.
Your dad sheds a lot.
Yeah, he's a big dog.
Is he a
He's a big hellhound.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was gonna say werewolf. I don't think he's a werewolf.
Hellhound.
Birds are awful creatures anyway, so...
No, they're not.
Why are birds awful creatures?
Screech. They
Not all of
shit
them do.
all over you.
Well, that's a you problem.
And just loud and obnoxious.
Not all of them are.
Every bird has it within them to be loud and obnoxious.
Nuh-uh.
As a whole. Birds are awful.
Are you alright? You're sitting a little funny.
I listen, I'm just working my posture, okay?
You look like you're taking...
I felt myself slouchy, so now I'm arching my back.
You look like you're squatting to take a shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you wouldn't, now would you?
Oh, we're going back to the
That
Gloom
could be.
shits himself conversation. That's great.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not... Because I tried this a couple of times, and it just
feels like it smears, even though, like...
Ew!
but it feels
Shut
like
up!
it's
Shut up! Gloom!
Ew!
Gloom!
So...
Be
I
quiet.
will come out of the shadow and I will bite your head off.
Shut up! I don't want to hear about your shit, okay? Jeez.
Only thing that's worse than shitting yourself is smearing yourself while doing it. That's what I think.
He was rocking back and forth like he was a baby wearing a diaper.
God. I don't like that. I don't like that. Stop. No. It's fine. I'm okay.
You'll
I'm
never
fine.
know the truth.
Yeah, we'll never know if you're smeared in your own fecal matter. You fucking will.
Yeah, we don't want to know.
we know that I'm not. I'm just saying you never know when I'm going. I mean, unless I announce it, but even then I could be fucking with you.
Or like you're just sitting in the corner and we're all conversing and you just go, "Ugh," and we go, "You okay, Gloom?" And you're like, "Ugh." You know what I mean?
Now, look, in general, I still like to make the action of going to the bathroom because it just feels like that's the right thing to do. Then I just stand in a
So anyway,
stall.
birds, right? How makes them annoying? Why?
Yeah.
What?
Very annoying.
Why are they annoying?
Well, you know what I don't get?
What don't you get, Glim?
Why do birds insist on chirping in the middle of the fucking night?
They don't, though.
Oh,
They
do.
don't.
Oh, they absolutely do.
I know the reason for this, right? I know the reason that birds will sing so early or so late in the night is because in modern day infrastructure with cars and like traffic and like all the noises of a city, they can't hear each other to properly communicate for like finding a mate or, you know, communicating with each other in general. So they'll do it in the quietest hour of the day when all of us are away from city life. You feel me?
Well,
which is fuck early in the morning.
I'm gonna give you an exact example, okay? Okay? As a counterpoint. I understand what you're saying, but as a counterpoint. I was out in the woodsy area. Okay? And away from the city. Quite far. About 2 a.m. on, all the way into the morning, the entire night. One bird flitting from a tree to another. Just... yeah, it would have been a nice, beautiful song if it wasn't in the middle of the fucking night and I was trying to sleep.
Yeah, well, contrary to popular belief, animals will still be animals no matter what time of day. They don't care for...
well, that's what I'm saying.
Quote, human
Why
life.
Are they chirping in the middle of freaking night? They should be asleep like the rest of us.
Some
No,
animals
they
don't
shouldn't,
sleep.
because we came after them.
Real.
After the birds?
Uh-huh.
Who came after the birds?
The bourgeois.
The egg. That was a joke. We came
Look,
first, the chicken or the egg. They
some
evolved from
birds are nocturnal,
dinosaurs
too.
and stuff.
I mean, like you know, obviously there's some night owls, for example. But just you know, just as a whole, my point here is birds are awful because of things like that.
He has bird poop trauma. I can tell.
They do like shitting on me for some reason.
Cause you look like a statue.
Yeah, okay. Does that make it any better? How about they don't be disrespectful to private
Some
property?
non-sentient birds don't know any better.
Well, maybe they should start learning.
They are birds. They are wild fucking animals.
Well, that's not my problem now, is it? If they weren't so awful, I wouldn't dislike them.
Also, that's really mean of you to say, considering that my grandma is literally a bird.
You were literally
Okay,
standing here
there's a difference
saying...
between, like, there's like a difference between. It's like saying, you know, who's a dog.
I'm gonna tell grandma to throw up on you.
Oh yeah, that'll make me like birds a lot more.
Because she can't poop. She can only throw up.
Damn.
That sounds...
She's an owl.
Oh.
Okay.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
well,
is she
at least
like an owl person type, or is she just owl?
She can turn into a person, but she's an owl.
Okay, but that's my point. That's different than, like, you know, just a straight owl.
Look, at least if she does vomit on
She's
you,
not
it won't be
straight,
like
she's a lesbian.
liquid. Jeez.
Evelyn, give me a high five. Give me a high five.
Yeah.
What did you say? I missed that.
First of all,
Oh, he said straight owl, and I said that grandma's not straight, she's a lesbian.
Oh, okay. But my point I'm trying to make stands is that, like, if your grandma were to throw up on someone, it wouldn't be liquid. It's a pellet. You'd get hit on the
Yeah, it's a
head with
pellet.
like an object, and you'd be like, "What the fuck was that?"
An object full of mouse bones.
Yeah, she'd fly past you and be like, "That was my vomit, bitch. Hoot hoot, motherfucker."
Hoot hoot, bitches. Alright.
I'm so proud of myself.
My stomach hurts. I can't do it.
You okay?
Goose fraba. Goose fraba. Goose fraba. No.
I broke it.
Oh my
It's
gosh. Goose fraba.
We're right over there.
I'm trying to stop laughing.
I broke her
Okay,
pretty
we're
good.
We're good.
With the
Goose fraba.
I'm not gonna say it again so that I don't like set you off a second time. I don't want to do that to you.
I'm trying not to think about it.
Geese. Geese are also terrible.
Yeah, I agree with you. Geese are little demons. They are full of anger for no reason.
Seagulls too.
Sky rats, yes.
You know, one day I was walking along in this boat part of town, you know, by like where boats are, docks. That's what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And I had bought a crepe. It was a nice, delicious Nutella strawberry crepe.
Ooh.
I just gotten it.
Ooh.
And I'm just walking along. A fucking seagull just dive bombs over my shoulder, grabs it out of my hand, and flings it to all of his seagull buddies.
Little evil little fucking rats.
Have you seen what pelicans do?
Yep.
They try to eat people.
You know, they pelicans have those nice big beaks, and they're supposed, you know, they're like, you know, okay, you can go and dive into the ocean, grab a bunch of the water, and as much fish as you can get. That's the point. No, these assholes walk around on islands that only birds hatch on and swallow baby birds whole.
Yep.
Tell me how birds aren't terrible.
Well, I mean, there are a lot of other species that will eat their children whole. Or try to kill babies.
That's not their, I mean, they're not their species, but, you know, still, the point is, they had their beaks for a natural purpose, and now they're defying it, going after the easy prey, going after the easy money.
What if they always went after the easy money? Just like how, I don't know which type of bird it is, but the birds that eat baby turtles.
Well, that's just because the baby turtles can't get away from land, to sea fast enough.
Mm.
And those are meant to eat the baby turtles. Pelicans are not meant to eat the baby.
How do we know that, though?
Baby birds.
How do we know that?
Now, to be fair, I shouldn't care because it's just culling the bird population, which... Good job, pelicans. But also, you're kind of assholes.
I mean, it's like how, I'm pretty sure...
It's the swallowing hole that's kind of disgusting, you know?
Hmm.
Because it's not like they're going up and, like, you know, hunting. They're just... It's like going to an all-you-can-eat buffet and just shoving your face into the salad bar.
Well, you know why pelicans try to eat everything? Because there's no consequences for it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a fucking pelican. They're gonna do what they want. They
The only thing that they'll probably suffer from is choking.
Hmm. I'm pretty sure, don't lions, like male lions, will try to kill off cubs because they're threatened or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same with and I know that meerkats they have like one female that leads the meerkat family, and if another female gives birth, the lead female tries to kill them off because only she's allowed to give birth.
Oh, interesting.
And then the female meerkat gets exiled.
Don't like packs of lions are also female led, and then they have like one male that does kind of anything, nothing really. You know what I mean? Am I wrong?
Yeah, the females are the ones that mostly do the hunting.
The males just kind of sit there and like scare off other males, I think. And then if there's a male cub born and then he matures, he has to leave his pack to go find another one, I think, right? I think that's how that works.
Yeah.
I have not studied lions, so I don't know. Lions, not my forte.
What is your forte?
Birds, apparently, just because I hate them. I have to study my enemies, you know.
Interesting.
That and what else would be my forte? I don't know. What's my forte?
Weird questions?
Ow.
Are they weird though? Are they weird, or are you just uncomfortable with answering perfectly reasonable questions?
It's just, they're questions that you would never usually think of unless you were Gloom. So let's just say you have you have an interesting way of thinking, and you have an interesting way of asking questions. It is a compliment. I am complimenting you. Yes.
Good. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Because, like, I know no one else who would ask me such strange questions other than you that, like, start conversations and arguments, you know? Like the shampoo thing. Like,
arguments?
So, listen!
I was just wondering how many products people had at home. That's all I was wondering, okay? And the funny part in this is Tiberino, the one who supposedly hates it so much, is the one who keeps on bringing it back up.
That's Tiberius for you.
I haven't even said anything about shampoo since that one day, except when other people bring it back up.
Here's the thing, right? He claims he hates it so much, but I think he likes getting the rise out of other people and just bringing it up for the sake of bringing it up. You know what I mean?
But then he looks at me and is like, oh, don't get him started on it. I'm like, I haven't thought about shampoo since, like, that day.
And that's the thing with Tiberius. Like I said, he'll just start shit and pretend to hate it. But then secretly does. It's confusing. He's weird.
But I like the guy, don't
It's
get me
like,
wrong. Just curious.
yeah, it's like when I hung out with Harper for a while. Do you know Harper actually? I don't know.
They were in Meatrack of I don't know, like a couple of weeks ago. I won.
Good job.
Says my name right there.
Every time I would look in the direction of Harper, or even Sapphire, for example, he would look at me and go, "What the fuck are you plotting? You're freaking me out." And I was like, "I am looking at a woman. Relax." Because he's so paranoid about everything. He thinks that I'm gonna, like, scheme against him and do something. You know?
Aren't you just, like, long-time girlfriend or something?
Yeah. He's just a paranoid Turian, though. I think most Turians are paranoid. There's also the joke that they have a stick up their ass, which I think is kind of funny.
Okay.
You know, like...
Does he?
I don't know, I'm not looking up his asshole, what?
Okay, first of all, if anybody were to, it'd be you. Second of all, I'm asking metaphorically speaking.
Metaphorically, yes. Physically, I have no idea.
Oh.
But, like,
okay,
I heard
Ellen, I think it's time for you to go to bed.
Sorry.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I'll see you later.
See you later.
Sock
Have a
puppet.
good sleep. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
But I was gonna
Oh,
say,
There's
there's a
gonna...
that's normal. There's a joke where it's like, if a Turian runs out of ammunition, what's his next move? What does he switch to?
His shit? I don't know.
The stick in his ass. Come on.
Well, okay. I mean, that's this is.
Oh my god. Ah!
Oh,
Pookie!
oh my god. Pookie!
It's Fluffy Pookie!
It's Fluffy Pookie.
Oh my god, you're so
Yes.
cute. Look at my bestie.
I am
Look
so
how cute.
cute.
She
I'm so cute.
is.
I'm so cute.
Sure. We'll call... Yeah,
I'm so cute.
obviously.
What's up with you, man?
All the bitches want want a little cute fluffy in their life.
Do the two bitches love you?
I've almost been adopted twice.
Damn.
Actually, yeah. And I'm just like, sorry, I've already been adopted once.
Not kidnapped, right?
No, they would walk up to me, right, and they'd just be like, "Oh, do you have a home, little one?" And I'm just like, "Actually, I'm a mother. I have kids and a house." And they're like, "Oh, you're a person. My bad."
The old smoker woman voice.
I'm actually 54.
There you go.
Hit him with I pay a mortgage. What are you talking about, adoption?
My
Where's your
daddy.
house,
Darling.
My daddy makes me smoke cigarettes about I'll finish my skitty.
I smoke 50
I got
packs a
string in my pocket.
day.
Only 50? Weak.
Would you like a peppermint?
Would you
Do
like
you
some
want a
candy,
peppermint?
darling?
I would like a peppermint. Ouch.
Oh
That
my
sounds
god,
like a Ray
reference.
Charles thing.
Oh my god, reference.
I understand that one.
Do you?
Yes? The fuck?
I don't like the peppermint. Don't you like the peppermint? It's too spicy. Well, why'd you ask me for a mint? I don't know. When did the spiciness begin? I don't know. Is it all because of me? I don't know. Am I sleeping on the couch? Yeah.
See, I get it.
Teehee.
Oh.
Kind of sad how that song is actually symbolizing, like, a couple, like, getting mixed messages from each other.
Mm.
Because when she asks, "Can I have a peppermint?" and he says, "You can have a peppermint," it's implying that she wants to take a big step in the relationship. But then she quickly pulls back from it, and he gets really confused. He's like, "I thought you wanted this step in life."
Mm.
It's symbolizing.
But this one has a peppermint a symbol.
A lot of things can be symbols for different analogies.
Yeah.
Remember
Don't
to
you
never
ever-
give anyone a peppermint.
Do you ever just, like... Do you ever, like, read books?
Have you ever heard of the tea
Yeah.
analogy?
The what?
Tea, like if... don't give someone tea if they don't want tea. Don't force someone to have tea if they say they don't want tea. You feel me?
I feel you, Pookie.
You get it?
Okay, sure.
I get it.
Not
Like,
even
let's-
not even a little bit, but alright.
Let's say someone
The only
says...
the only tea I know is spilling the tea before the gossip
Yes,
stuff.
Gaga! Spill the tea, sister!
That one I know.
Okay, let me explain. Let's say someone says that they want tea, and you go and make them tea, and then they suddenly decide that they don't want tea anymore. You don't force them to have the tea if they say they don't want the tea anymore, right?
You might not force
And
them
if-
to have the tea anymore.
and
have
if-
my fucking tea if you ask for it.
If they are asleep, you don't give them tea because they are asleep. They cannot say if they want tea or not.
Oh, that's what you think.
Do you think he
Is
gets
this why you're single?
Damn!
No, I'm single because I'm a dude stuck in a fucking suit.
People could be
I
into
thought
that.
you were gonna call yourself a completely different word, and I was about to say, okay, at least you're honest with yourself.
If
I'm
you
really
don't-
glad you finished that statement.
Not a whole lot to go off of for people when you're like
There,
this.
I mean, there are people that think objects are hot. They'll probably look at you and think that you're like a haunted suit of armor and think, that's hot.
Yeah, and then when they find out that I'm not, then
You gotta be careful, though, because sometimes those people are, like, absolutely crazy.
also, what am I gonna do?
Hold hands.
Stuck in here.
Hold hands.
Hold hands, pretend to kiss.
I guess. I'm just saying. There's a
Listen.
intimacy
Okay,
going
I'm going
on.
back. I'm going back to the people that like inanimate objects.
I'm
Okay,
literally
what do you think?
encased in metal. That's
What do you
like,
think
wanna
they
talk
do?
about
What do you
symbols?
think
This
they
is the
do?
symbol Of, like,
What do
not being
they? What
able
do
to
you
have
think
intimate
they do?
relations.
What do you think they do?
Who?
The people that like inanimate objects. What do you think the objects do? The people don't care.
Oh yeah, okay, but like, does that?
I
mean
literally
I'm
watched.
only
I literally
supposed
watched
to-
a reality television show where a woman was sexually attracted to a chandelier, and if there's one thing I never want to see again, it's someone sucking on one of the jewels of a chandelier.
Ugh.
That's forever in my brain.
Ugh.
Okay, but now my point is, that's what I'm supposed to go after or be
Look,
limited to.
if you think about
Crazy
it,
people who
No,
wanna
but I'm
fuck
letting you know that's
babies.
probably your best bet.
And
If
there's
you-
my fucking point.
if you wanted to pursue a relationship, there are tools out there to help you
Which I
facilitate
don't.
relationships, right?
I'm just gonna look. We've talked a lot about
Fire
what goes
resistance
on
potions
here.
really help with that.
I'm talking about something
What
different,
do you think happens if I ever get aroused?
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Is that like you could get tools to lift your fucking loincloth.
Put that down. Put that down. Put that down. Put that down.
Not a place for this.
Put that down.
Okay, but
Honey, I'm taking-
listen,
Put that down. Thank you.
there are I'm literally spelling it out for you. There
I'm
are.
saying it's painful for me, so let's try to avoid.
You
thinking
could wear
about
something on the outside that
sort
is
of-
magically acclimated
But
to
inside
you.
things still happen, and it fucking hurts.
Did you hear what I said?
I love this conversation.
I literally okay. I just said they can magically acclimate it to your system from the outside, and you would feel it. Do you get me?
Can I have a peppermint? You can have a peppermint.
But my point here is things physically happen inside the suit still, and there's nowhere for it to
go?
rise.
Does that? I
Siva,
should
look at
just
me.
say that.
Things
I'm gonna
against
keep
look
quiet.
at
Yes. What's up?
Look at how cute I am.
Comfortable.
All right, we
My
can
ears are
we can drop this
drooping.
conversation. Anyway, so
Anyway, my point is, so I'm restricted to people who like synthetics, but I'm not a synthetic. But then I can't get outside of this thing, which means that people who want some,
Find yourself an
It's not-
asexual synthetic
I'm
lover.
just-
Easy.
okay, but then they like something that I'm not. You see my predicament here?
They like synthetics. Synthetics are considered constructs. They won't know the difference.
Oh, so I should
And
just
then,
build the
look.
relationship on a lie.
well, hey,
No,
if
I'm kidding.
if they find out, like, let's say you
That's
get
my
out of your
point.
suit and they find out that you're not a construct or like a synthetic, then would they still love you anyway? Because, you know, they already know you at that point, and they'd be like, "Oh,
Honey, would you still love me if I was stuck in a suit?
would you still love me if I wasn't a synthetic?"
If Tub crawled out of his skin and he was something else, would you still like them?
What? Hang on. Approach me with the question again.
Yeah, you lost me.
Tubberino.
Tiberius. Just say Tiberius.
Tiberius.
We're losing you at the Tibetub. Just say Tiberius.
Tubi.
Tibetome.
Tiberius. One day just open their head and another person crawled out and they were like, "Hey, it's me, the real Tib.
Tiberius.
Would you still feel the same way about them?
Yes, because he is my mate.
They're like, the entire time they knew that they weren't that. They were like, not telling you that they weren't that.
Well, here's the thing for me.
Wouldn't
I'm
be
not.
Some sort of...
Look, outside appearances are nice, but what I really care about is what's in here.
Yeah, that is so fucking homosexual.
What do you mean, homosexual?
I love it.
They could have told you this at any point during their entire relationship, and they haven't.
If Tiberius wasn't a Turian and turned out to be a tiny little alien, like, controlling that body...
Men in Black! Like the one from Men in Black! Have you seen the movie?
No.
There's like an old guy that dies, and then his fucking face lifts and it's a little alien.
If Tiberius was 3 frogs in a trench coat, then I would love those little free frogs.
Aww.
I mean, okay.
The point is...
I'm picturing that in my head now.
I feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, is all I'm saying.
Look.
You're not stuck between a rock and a hard place, you're stuck in a suit.
I mean, that's kind of my point.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Trust me, I made that analogy for a reason. Look, all I'm saying, not that I have anyone who I'm like, you know that about, but my point here is that it's kind of hard to find someone who can like this.
Well,
long term.
At least you've got a snatch little waist going for you. I'm just saying.
What?
Do you have no idea how long I was ready to say that?
That was really good, actually. I like that.
But yes, the point is that if someone loves you for who you are, not based on outside appearances, they will love you regardless. If they really do.
Well, alright. I mean, look, if something happens, it happens. All I'm saying is...
My mate's so himbo, and I wouldn't have it any other way. He's my himbo.
All I'm saying is, I feel like my prospects are few, and, you know, it's fine.
You never know.
My himbo that needs to stay out of the kitchen.
Not exactly without my own
Can your husband not complications?
Not really. There were times where he had to cook for the kids, and I came home one night, and he's like, "Do you want to know what your daughter said to me, Nia, to be specific?" And I was like, "What did she say to you? Did I ever tell you I love your cooking? No, I don't think you have. Then why are you still cooking for me?"
Jeez.
I couldn't.
That's
he was like shell shocked, and I'm just sitting there doing this.
You have raised some fucking savage kids. Jeez.
I was about to say. I know for a fact she got that from me. I take the blame for that part.
Oh, absolutely. I don't doubt that. I wouldn't be surprised if Evelyn turned out to be a savage. Knowing
she
you.
already is. Are you kidding me?
Listen.
She flipped a lawyer off. I didn't teach her that. she flipped a lawyer off because apparently he owns the rights to like the company on her shirt, and he was asking her if that was like official like purchase merch, and she said,
That's not her daycare center?
No, it is.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, well,
rights to a daycare center?
Apparently, but it gets better. She's again, I did not teach her this. I don't know where she learned this from. She's like, oh, actually, oh, that's a good question. Let me consult my representative. And then she flipped him off. I did not teach her that. I get the feeling she learned that from her birth parents.
Well, your kid's gonna go far.
She already has. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of all my kids. My daughter Nia was on TV.
Really?
Yeah. They were showing her first music video on TV. I'm very proud of her.
That's so cool.
Oh, is that the one, just like, making, like, some music video or something like that?
I mean, she technically already did. It was on
Evelyn
TV.
Was saying something about a music video. I don't remember. I think they were talking about a location or something like that.
Oh, the hurricane one. Yeah, that one's not done yet.
That's the one. Yeah, okay.
I'm still upset at her about that.
Yeah, that sounded bit reckless. Just a little bit.
She's like, it's fine, Mom. I'm fine. I'm okay. We lived. And I'm just like, that's... You say you lived, but like, 2 to 3 of your crew members are dead already.
What?
Yeah. She has a... I think like her first mate is... No, her crew.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, her first mate's a ghost. One of her crewmates is a skeleton. And I think one is the spirit of a guy possessing a puppet, I think.
Seems to be a lot of that going on.
I think she won't admit it. She won't admit it, but I think she has a crush on her first mate. She won't admit it though, but I've seen the way they look at each other. It's my mother's intuition.
You can sense the gay.
And you know, me being, you know, the protective mother, looking at him going like, you know, if you ever hurt her, I could find ways. I don't care if you're a ghost, I could find ways.
Jeez.
You mean if you ever ghost her?
Huh?
If you ever ghosted her?
You're very lucky you're all the way over there and I don't want to get up. Oh wait, hold on, I can do this. Hold on.
Pew!
Ah!
Pew, 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 pew.
Glitter.
Stop it.
Glitter.
I've experienced way too much glitter on me in the past year.
It goes
I'm
away.
already glittery.
That probably should have felt good to you. That was mana. That should feed you.
Delicious.
A tasty treat.
One of these days I'll beat.
I have witnessed Flurry eat her own magic before. That was kind of weird. We went to Dylan and Fable's wedding. It was me and Daryl. And Flurry was the flower girl. And I was telling her that she looked really cute and I liked her dress. But apparently only one of her hands was functional. I don't know what that means. And I told her that she did a good job anyway. She's like, I tried my best. And then she like aimed her hand in her mouth and just go.
Jeez.
And I was like, did you just eat your own magic? And she's like,
yeah.
Okay, Flurry.
Flurry's
Does that actually feed you if you eat mana? If you eat your own magic?
It feeds me.
I've never eaten my own magic before, but I mean,
it's kind of like counterproductive though, because you use mana to make like a mana crystal, and then I eat it. I'm just getting that mana back, so there's really no point.
Like it seems like you'd kind of just be feeding yourself. With the things
It's a
that you
never-ending
already made.
cycle.
Yeah, so it's like. In fact, it feels like you'd probably lose something. There's probably a little bit of loss, right? Like natural.
My sanity.
loss. Well, not quite what I had in mind, but sure.
I lost my sanity a long time ago.
I feel like that's. I could tell.
It's been getting harder lately. I'm not gonna lie. For example, just the other day, I went to the fucking Acres, and I was like, you know, I haven't been to the Acres in a very long time. I'm gonna say hi to Dee, I'm gonna say hi to Chime, I'm gonna say hi to all these friends that I haven't seen in a long time, and I see Peep. Peep's missing an arm. And I'm like, Peep? Okay, Peep is my knight, and I get really concerned when my knights get hurt, so I immediately run over, and I'm like, Peep, what the fuck happened to your arm? And he's like, I got jumped by LF, and I'm just like... Good news, though. Sounds like he killed the person. But unfortunately, when you kill an LF person, they come back.
A what person?
LF.
Late Foundry.
Because in order to actually permanently kill them off, you gotta find, like, their processor core. And a good chunk of the time, it's not in the actual chassis.
Okay. I don't even know what an LF is, but alright.
A corporation that's full of assholes. And you see this form that I take? Have you ever met Flurry?
Isn't like all... Yeah,
Have you ever met Flurry? Okay, well, you're about to hear like the real icing on the cake. Have you ever met Flurry before? The creature that looks like this?
No.
So there's this creature named Flurry. Looks sort of like this. Not blue, obviously. Huge sweetheart. Like, makes her own clothes, has her own fashion company, all that. They have the gall to kidnap her. I remember the day that news got out, everybody on Metagram, even people who have never even met her in person, were declaring war against them. That's how high on the shit lists they are for everybody. And it pissed me off because Flurry is like my little sister. I care about her a lot. She's helped me through a lot.
Okay.
Hello.
And if you've never met Flora, you've definitely seen her running around Mirak when you go.
It's probably...
Sometimes she's invisible. So if you see like little footprints with like little flowers, that's usually her.
And then she's also at times
Sounds vaguely familiar.
running around with a giant fluffy tail.
She goes, ah, bah, 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 bah.
She's a goober.
Okay.
I love
Better
her.
mind.
She's so cute. She's a sweetheart.
Not kidnapped anymore. It's recovered.
No, thankfully they did go and save her. Yeah. Apparently a really fucked up situation. They were fighting like a giant mech, and then when they got close to destroying it, it popped open and she was inside of it passed out, and that's kind of fucked up. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure it was a bad time for everyone involved.
I cried when I saw her. When she came back, I cried and I gave her the biggest hug. I was so worried about her.
Well, if I see them again, I will know who they are now.
They're Mafia Dawn. No, they're not. Not really, but that's what people call her. They call her the Dawn.
Okay.
The big boss.
Right.
Yeah, you must always salute to the big boss. That's what I've learned.
And it scares me too, because guess who has to act all nice and friendly to them because they know who my daughter Evelyn is.
How's it going?
So now I gotta act like I, actually care about them and that they don't make me angry.
It's been a
Because if I act otherwise, they might hurt her, and we don't want that.
It's always good. Lost once, but I won the rest of the times.
I have survived many epic duels, and now I am dead.
You're dead? You don't look dead.
He's dead.
Well, now that you're
He's
here
dead.
to tell your old man stories, I am gonna head out. So,
Okay.
have fun entertaining the masses.
Yes, the masses, all three.
Yes.
He has been fired upon.
You all doing okay? Sorry I wasn't really around. I was given the two folks
Have a
up
good
in.
night.
See you, Gloomy.
Bye! He's leaving right as I was about to mention his bird trauma.
Bird trauma. It seems like a trauma.
Can't hear you!
It's an unbridled dislike.
Trauma.
The G-spot has no trauma.
Oh, for
Bird
fuck's
shit
sake.
on him, and he hates it.
Yes.
That's his trauma.
That and they're
Are you
loud and
okay?
obnoxious.
Yes.
Hurts. Loud and obnoxious.
I mean, yeah, I'm outside of that. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Why?
Do I look like I'm not good?
I'm just checking up on you, and then as soon as I started like talking, it was like, nope, I'm out. So I was like making sure that we were good.
What are you doing?
Oh no, yeah, no, I was.
Oh, hello, Viva.
Really going to leave, like,
But then you walked in, so it's a little
Oh.
awkward. But no, we're good. I just,
Discombobulate me much.
I am actually legitimately just tired.
Oh no, you want me to discombobulate you? I will.
Have a good day, Charles. I'll see you at the rack.
So take the teleporter. There's a martial law shit going down
At the meat rack?
in all of Waterfront.
And Waterfront.
What the fuck happened?
Terrorism.
Oh, so the usual.
I mean, televised executions of, corporate personnel kind of upset the corporate.
Now I gotta leave a funny poster in front of my business. No more than 5 people in this fucking establishment.
Oh.
Well, that's why people were all uppity today when I was walking.
Yeah.
I guess I should probably keep
More in touch with local news. Anyway, good night.
Perhaps. Good night.
Good
Bye.
G-spot. Away.
I hate
What the
that.
Does he?
stupid nickname.
Defensive.
Does he?
Nothing.
Does he seriously? Does he even know? Does he even know?
I
I'm
don't
quite sure he doesn't.
think so.
I was about to say, yeah, no, he literally just talked about his experience with women. I highly doubt he knows.
Jeez. He couldn't find it, therefore he
So
named
how you doing,
himself
Hydrangea?
it.
Stop.
I love hanging out with you. You're enabling me. It's your fault.
I'm such a enabler. I can't talk. Am I drunk? I can't get drunk anymore.
Sure.
Oh, real.
I can't get drunk anymore.
It's okay.
And anything bothering you, or is it just kind of like just kind of
You're
doing
so
our own
adorable.
thing?
I can't drink anymore.
Is there anything
Why
I
can't
can
you drink
help you
anymore?
with that, or?
Because when I became my grandfather's champion, I was blessed with the gift of poison immunity, which unfortunately also means alcohol.
Mm.
So it can't actually affect me. I can drink it, but it just won't affect me.
I guess
Which was already a struggle within and of itself because it took a lot to get me drunk. But the spring equinox parties, I used to love going to those.
Mm.
But now I can't have the fun times anymore.
Yeah. I mean, if I want to get drunk, I have to go specifically seek out, like,
Doing alright.
Good. I brought some folks
Holy
over to
shit.
sort of show
What?
them around.
That killed you. You okay?
I proceeded to have an epic duel with them. So now I'm resting.
Hold on. I'm gonna do something. What are
you gonna do?
Yeah, I could tell. I gave it a peek. There was...
I'm hugging your head.
Oh, okay.
It was insane.
Yeah, that's...
Were they
Yeah,
strong?
that's what happens
or
when...
just a lot?
What the hell?
We kind of just threw everything we had at each other. Except that I remembered I had
Are you
admin
scratching up my
privileges to
glasses?
the
What's
sim.
going on?
So now I just started throwing bulk.
No, I'm patting. No.
Oh, yeah. Oh, beans. Beans in my eyes.
Water.
Beans!
Beans!
It's
Ah!
one thing to throw, you know.
Beans!
Generic me
Beans.
at them.
Beans.
It's another to throw a guy with an autocannon at them.
And that explains the mess, I guess.
Also, can I just say, Veeva, this outfit makes you hot. Okay, you are slaying right now, Queen. You are slaying right now. Has Tiberius complimented you on this outfit?
Not yet.
I'm gonna kick his ass later.
Okay.
I'm gonna kick his ass, but you also have the privilege of telling him my Pookie complimented the outfit before you did.
You'd be surprised how many other Pookies I have that I could tell that, too.
We were talking about how paranoid he is. I think it's justified.
How?
I think compliment giving and all the typical artifacts of romance aren't really how Tiberius functions.
I mean, we don't. I was about to say don't. I almost said something I was gonna regret. I had to keep my mouth shut.
I'm gonna ask you about that later. You're telling me everything.
No, don't. No, don't.
Why?
No, no,
Why not?
No, 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 no.
Okay.
No.
So how are you guys doing? I don't think I've
know
asked
how
yet.
I've managed with CC.
Viva, look into my eyes.
Doing well. I've had a epic duel in the trading room. I gave a tour. I fixed someone's gun. I've been trying to be productive. I feel bad that I missed out on all of y'all here, but I was being a good host.
What did you want? Oh, yes?
No.
Why?
We started right about as we started having open hours.
I love your pants, by the way. Not you, Charles. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. They're very baggy and very long.
I need to buy a new wardrobe.
Thank you.
Go shopping. Oh, that reminds me.
Are you mocking her?
I said mine are very baggy and very long.
Oh,
are they as long as mine though? Like if I stand up, you will surely see how insanely long my legs are. I am at least 90% leg.
Damn. You're killing it. God damn.
Leg game.
Leg game. My leg game is strong.
Leg game.
Leg game? Leg gang?
Leg
game, not gang.
I was putting an idea out there.
The gang I'm in is floor gang.
Real. What did you say? Sorry, I missed what you said.
Wouldn't surprise me if there was a gang based on who had longer legs. Some of the stupid shit I've seen.
Real.
I'm on your head, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, cool. Be careful with my antlers.
I always am.
Hydrangea, how was your week? She was asking.
Fair enough. We had an interesting time talking to Gloom a bit ago with his weird question
about his G-spot.
What?
Among other things.
We were talking about what happens if he ever does manage to get a girlfriend.
And capsicum. Oh well, red peppers.
And peppers.
Yes.
And pepper. What?
Peppers.
He initially asked us, like, how would you like your peppers cut? Like slices or circles or triangles or some shit. And then we got onto the conversation of if he were to have a girlfriend.
How would you cut a pepper in a triangle?
That's how I have no idea. I'm still trying to figure that out. He got onto the topic of like...
I'm gonna be like hella distracted. I'm sorry if you feel like if I like move around your head. I'm playing Wordle in my brain. Don't worry about it.
Oh, good. And we're going to the topic of like... Sorry.
I have a little stock cutter and I use it sometimes if I'm making a lunch and I have bell peppers instead of garnish.
The more you know.
The more you know. That's something I do.
I guess it actually exists.
That would make sense. Because I just assumed
like bento boxes every so
Oh,
often.
now I'm getting
so it's
hungry.
really fun to make them.
I want to make some pasta with bell pepper, cheese, sausage. Now I'm thinking about food. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a good thing to think about.
I got it in 3!
I need to.
I'm a genius!
Grocery run.
I still need to find some of Carter's recipes that aren't radioactive. Fucking Carter.
Some what recipes?
Your recipe. The recipes are radioactive, huh?
Carter
They like
is a friend of
require
mine
radioactive material?
from where I'm from. Where I'm from had a little small 6,000 megaton nuclear exchange occur roughly 210 years ago. And as a result, most of the local wildlife, including the humans, were exposed to generational radiation, which means we change. And so did the animals. And so did our food to match the animals and the plants that have changed. So, I am trying to find a suitable recipe for the beginning of summer fun. And the issue is that all the fucking ingredients aren't purified all the way. Blood bug pepper steak. Ooh, hold on. Nope.
Can't you get the ingredients off planet?
The only way they found where I'm from. Substitutions could work, but let's see here. It's a good example.
The radioactivity is a key part of the ingredient.
They're not a key part of the ingredients, and all the animals back home are radioactive.
Yeah.
At least until they're cooked properly.
Does that change the taste, though?
I know. I've never really experienced it enough. I mean, there's no rataroaches here. I mean, I've never heard of a dire roach.
Stick 'em up.
I don't want to even ask.
Fried frog crawler. One moment.
You goober.
We had roaches all the time, Ralph.
I am gonna go though. I'm tired.
Okay.
Oh my god,
You
I
have
found
a
one
good
that's not
night.
radioactive!
Well, why? Why, Pookie?
I
Why,
forgot to tell you that
Crawler.
thing that you wouldn't tell me later.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, Nuh-uh.
You say that now.
Okay, come here, crab
See
pole.
if he's got a
Oh,
picture
shit,
of a
okay.
frog crawler. That you'll have fun, I guess.
Her body mass is
Singing little tail just bobbing.
Okay, well the problem is that I actually don't really remember the context of what I was gonna
Correct.
say.
That's okay. Yeah.
But it had something to do with you would know Tiberius well when it comes to romance because of the anyway.
I get you. I understand.
You get me?
I'm gonna give you a little fist bump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get me? Yeah. I'm gonna disappear now after that.
Alright. See you.
Kinda, you know.
I'm back to
kind
being
of-
told untold secrets. Many secrets.
Being told untold secrets.
I don't know. I just tried to make a joke about
But by
secrets.
being told them aren't they now told?
Listen. Listen.
If they're untold, did you guess your memory wipes?
Uh-oh.
I just tried to make a joke about secrets. I didn't go well. I didn't think very far. I don't tend to think.
Thinking is difficult sometimes. People have trouble with it.
Yep.
Carter, why the fuck did you have to encode this thing like such ass?
Were you still gonna do that medical course? Were you gonna do sign-ups for it, or just host it one night? Or...
I'm probably going to do proper sign-ups. But I want to. Just today I was giving the tour. I needed to get some weapon maintenance done. Just didn't wind up happening. If you would like to assist with that hydrangea, I would gladly have you along. Can coordinate on that. For medical, she is a medic.
That'd be cool. I just need some proper medical training. Trying to cover up my bases.
I think I might have dropped the phone too fucking hard.
A bigger team or no team at all. I got some gaps in my knowledge I didn't really think about until I joined.
Uno momento. Can I have your phone number?
Sure.
Alright. And keep in mind, I do not attest for the language or any other nonsense that might be present here. I believe Carter's friend wrote this while high on jet.
One second, I gotta pull it up.
I like these notes at the bottom. Fast, strong, sharp. Tasty, though. Do you like a picture of it?
How big is that?
I mean, they can get about 6 to 8 feet tall. Fog crawler. Big lobster and roach fucking thing.
Lobster road. What? I think. Oh, you have a photo of it too? This looks like.
No, it's a artist's rendition. We might
Yeah, I'm
say.
fine with artist renditions. It's just close-up photos of stuff like that kind of.
No. Usually, if there's a close-up photo of something like that, it's because you're in its mouth.
Oh.
Yeah. Those things kind of like to run up on you. Oh man, I wish my phone would not be such a piece of shit. There you go. There you go, Veeva. Some notes from a friend of mine. As tall, if not slightly taller. Then I trained you to not leave you out. Do you want to see the horrific mutant from where I'm from that's kinda tasty? It's your call.
I'm good with chicken and beef. Thank you very much.
Oh, we don't really have traditional cows anymore back home. That one we might actually have a picture of. One sec. We have Brahmin, which are big fucking two-headed cows. And make no mistake, despite the two heads, they're both fucking stupid.
Two.
I mean, yeah,
two
they're...
brains?
Yeah, I mean, it's two fully complete heads.
How does that work? Like, do they fight for control of the body? Are they?
They occasionally headbutt each other. I'm gonna send you a picture.
What?
It's actually a naturally common causing occurrence that happens every so often.
Really?
Most common with snakes and turtles, but they don't live very long.
What a sad creature.
Yeah. It reminds me of those, like, hairless cats. You ever seen those? I forget what they're called. The way the folds is.
I think that's kind of,
That's extra
I think that's more skin.
Yeah, like fat?
Yeah.
Like loose skin from fat? Oh my god. Ugh. I mean, a cut of meat is a cut of meat, I guess, as long as you can cook with it, but that's...
So, the first holiday I ever had with Aegis, I brought 3 meat dishes. All steaks. I brought Brahmin steak, the creature you see there. I brought Bighorner steak, which is essentially a giant goat. And then I brought gecko steak.
Gecko? Like the
lizard? Yeah, they're about 4 feet tall, little goofy fuckers. Loud noises scare them. It's very sweet, very tender.
Oh.
It's almost
That
mushy.
Sounds pretty good. Very tender, okay. That actually sounds pretty good. I have a few ideas.
Yeah, I brought it over and then I explained, what they look like, all this, and everyone was like, I never want to see it again! So, yeah.
That tastes
almost
good
like a
there.
sweet chicken taste. Really tendery, probably. Is it like moist or is it dry?
Oh, it's moist.
Ooh. Probably work really well with some like white saucy pasta.
Hi, welcome to the Aegis Cooking Show.
Well, we talk about
I need
all
to
the
go
weird
down
creatures that we
gas
make into dishes.
I mean, hey, better than y'all just being like, oh my god, there's a fucking giant ass gecko.
Just keep the bug meat away from me and I'm fine.
Listen. The type
Unfortunately, one of my favorite dishes is bug meat.
Ugh.
I'd try it. I'm not opposed to trying new things.
I mean, I'm all for making ends meet, but just I don't know.
Meat.
So,
I'm
for
sure,
your
I'm
sake,
sure if I grew
will.
up like that, it would be fine. But it's just my house used to be infested with roaches growing up, and just having them crawl on you in your sleep, I just.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Rest assured, the rat roaches back home would not crawl on you. They just try to eat you.
Yeah. Oh. But one time I was doing some homework at the table after dinner when I was younger, and I passed out. It was after work, and I just woke up like 2 a.m. and felt something like tickling like my neck, and I just like scratched it, and it's roach on my hand.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that sounds like nothing to you, but
I mean, it's not pleasant.
I don't. Just underkept house on the coast, all moist. During the summer, it just was bad. Dad wouldn't pay for an exterminator either. I had to use my bonus.
Hmm.
You should bring some of that cow meat.
His food parts isn't that strange. I just squeamish.
You ever eat anything really strange? What's the strangest thing you've eaten?
To some who aren't used to the area, seeing the cucumber monster is quite strange. We use it as a dish every so often.
Cucumber monster? Like, what does that look like? Is it like literally a giant cucumber that eats you or something?
It's a
what?
cucumber with legs and a spear and arms. So.
I mean, I'd eat that.
Here we go. Here's a good picture.
Does it taste like normal cucumber? Like
taken from the good old military journalism of the New California Republic. Presenting a photographer getting charged by a gecko.
They're cute. What the heck? Like a giant lizard with teeth.
I mean, that's what it is. It's a giant fucking gecko.
It's kind of cute, actually. It's like
they're stupid as fuck. Those fuckers got nothing between their ears at all.
No thoughts behind those eyes.
Yeah, they just kind of
actually.
They are kind of
cute. Plopper. They just kind of plop around, licking their eyes, and just kind of fucking sitting there eating bugs and shit.
I don't feel bad, but if they're charging you, I mean, it's free game. If they want to eat me, I'll eat them.
Yeah.
I mean, they will go after people in packs. Make no mistake.
Oh,
but,
packs. Oh god.
Oh yeah, no, they form packs, big packs, like 20.
Wow. Shit.
Yep.
Are they like?
Let alone the ones that breathe fire. Oh god, no.
Remind me almost of like chimpanzees in terms of like the way it looks like it's walking.
They're like a bear in a way. They can alternate between walking on 2 or 4 legs.
Oh, okay.
When they charge you, they tend to go. When they charge you, they tend to go on 2, and then they just throw themselves at you with bone-breaking force. Or if they don't break your bones, you're on the ground, and then all their buddies rip you apart.
Oh, okay. Maybe a little less cute now.
And like I said, they're they're goofily stupid, but I mean, even a rat roach can kill someone in their sleep.
True, yeah. Probably if you're camping or something, or out on your own.
Yeah, that's why you don't like
a big scare.
One of dozens of reasons why you don't light fires at night. Anyway, hydrangea. Oh, you were about to say something.
Was it about the cucumber?
Oh, I remembered a different creature, which I was thinking if we ever get some of its meat in, or we capture something, or capture one of them, I could potentially make it. It's a gastropod. It's a mix between a frog and a snail.
Frog and a snail makes sense.
Tastes like both of them, and it's quite interesting, but we like making stew with their meat.
Never had frog.
Frog is almost like chicken. I've heard it's a lot like chicken, sort of like really tender white meat.
It
I
is.
think.
Almost hard to tell the difference between the two. So there's like a different quality with frog, something with it.
There was this one multicultural restaurant in downtown. They served frog and a few other things. I had it once. It was pretty good. It was kind of like that sort of like market street food kind of style. It was pretty nice. Girlfriend goaded me into trying it. I actually liked it.
I also remembered in the same family as the cucumber monster, there's a locals dubbed it Zumini, but it's a zucchini.
Zumini.
I'm guessing they're quite ferocious little bastards.
I mean, both have spears, so they'll poke you with it, but you kick them over enough and they just give up.
Are the spears like part of their body, or do they carry
just
them?
find them. I'll make them.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah,
I'm
at
not
least
used
none
to
of
these
the
kind of creatures. We just had fish. Normal food.
The closest thing that we had to a sentient mutant, to our understanding, was there were rumors of, oh god, what did that drunk motherfucker say? Never even confirmed, just rumors. Sentient raccoon people. And we're not talking like your height and like human, but with, raccoon ears and the bushy
Just
tail.
like
I'm
normal
talking
raccoon.
normal raccoon, speaks broken English, carries sharp stick, lights you on fire.
I believe it.
We'll trade for shinies.
Huh.
No idea what the fuck happened to them.
Huh. That's. What? I can't.
Radiation makes shit funky.
I'd imagine.
You alright?
Yeah, I gotta get
Made them
going. I got shit I gotta get to. You will have
Okay.
a good night.
Well, you be
Enjoy your
safe
food
out
about
there.
weird creatures, I suppose.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Yeah, if I named some of the weird food from where I'm from, I think some of y'all would have. I'm sure she would appreciate actually hearing that herself.